a sad, sad day in the NBA community as one of the all-time greats hangs it up in one Manu Ginobili. What is going on, y'all? Fox Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NBA, and here to talk about the news that broke about one Manu Ginobili and talking about his retirement. Where does he rank? Am I surprised by this? Talking and just getting into depth about everything with Manu, because this man was not appreciated enough. Before I get into that, if you're not subscribed to the channel, if you're new to the channel, make sure to go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button. Go ahead and turn on post notifications, hit that bell icon, and go ahead and follow me on my social media. Links down below for all of that. So with that being said, let's talk about one Manu Ginobili, and let's talk about his legacy, what he meant for the Spurs, what he meant for the NBA in general, and where do I have him ranked all time if you compare him with the top players. So Manu Ginobili had a very interesting career. You're talking about the 57th overall pick in the 1999 NBA draft, which obviously feels like ages ago. And you're talking about a guy in the second round that the Spurs found. So a diamond in the rough. You don't hear too many of these, late round picks. We know IT was the last pick, but there's very few and far between. And you take that, you go from being a 57th overall pick, and you go from being an international player, and you turn your NBA career into what Manu Ginobili did, which is Hall of Fame worthy. No doubt about it, folks. Let's just run it down. 4-time NBA champion, 2-time NBA All-Star, 2-time All-NBA, 6th Man of the Year, possibly the greatest 6th man in NBA history, a top 5 all-time European player, and the only player in, I think just in general in basketball, alongside one other guy, to have an NBA title, an EuroLeague title, and an Olympic gold medal. The only other guy who did it is Bill Bradley, and obviously Manu Ginobili is more well-known than Bill Bradley. So we know that there's not too many guys. We actually know that there's only one other guy that can say what Manu Ginobili has done. And Manu Ginobili's done more things than him as well. So with that being said, talking about where does he rank, I mean, if you talk about international players, folks, you got Dirk at the top. You got Hakeem there, and then you got to start talking Manu. You got to start talking Manu in the conversation with Tony Parker, with Pau Gasol, with guys like that. So Manu Ginobili definitely needs to be involved in that conversation. And folks, just the way this man just fiercely went out every single game and just put his body on the line. You knew Manu was not stopping for nothing. You knew Manu was going to push and give it his all. Not too many guys you can say that are going to put their body on the line like Manu Ginobili did every single night. And to top it all off, spend your entire career with one team, folks. One team. That is rare. That is really rare, especially in today's NBA, but I don't want to get into that in this video, but that is extremely rare. So obviously, Manu Ginobili is going to be heavily missed. The last of the big three is the Spurs dynasty is over, folks. This is crazy. I lived through the Spurs dynasty, and now I get to see it end with Tim Duncan officially retired, Manu Ginobili retired, Tony Parker in Charlotte, and not that Kawhi Leonard was part of the dynasty really, but he is now in Toronto. And then, of course, Greg Popovich is still left, but no players left. So that big three, that iconic big three that the Spurs have, gone, folks. So this is a sad, sad day, truly. Manu Ginobili was not appreciated enough when he played. One of the most selfless players. This guy could have been an all-star more times in his career than he was, which is only a 2-time all-star. But for the betterment of the team, he came off the bench for the latter part of his career. Like I said, turned into one of the best 6 men of all time. But you don't find too many guys like that that are selfless. So honestly, hats off to Manu. Just an incredible career. And I hope that we obviously get to see him in the Hall of Fame. We will get to see him in the Hall of Fame, but I hope he gets the recognition that he deserves and more. And I hope people realize what they missed out on by not watching Manu Ginobili or by not appreciating him as much. So Manu Ginobili, a top 5 international player and a surefire Hall of Famer. Remember, it is the Basketball Hall of Fame, not the NBA Hall of Fame. Not to say that Manu wouldn't get on his NBA credentials alone, but his Basketball Hall of Fame just puts him over the top. There's no comparison, folks. Let's just get on with it. So, again, let me know what you guys think. Where does Manu rank for you in terms of the top international players of all time? Like I told you, I have him probably 3rd, fourth, really, behind Dirk, Hakeem. I'm not going to count Tim Duncan. He's U.S. Virgin Islands. I know that. Technically, that's, international. But I'm going to say Dirk. I'm going to say Hakeem Olajuwon, and then Tony Parker, and then I have Manu right there. But you can make the case with him and Pau. So with that being said, where does Manu Ginobili rank for you? Do you believe Manu Ginobili was underappreciated in his time in the league? Let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below if you agree or disagree. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Please make sure to subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.